Hello, and today I'm going to be drawing about the life of Charlie. Actually, I had to draw about my life, but I thought this was more interesting. So let's get started. So Charlie's full name is Charles Brown Wimperbug Souza, and of course, you guys all know him as Charlie. And Wimperbug because he used to whimper sometimes as a puppy, and Charles Brown because, well, Snoopy. I was reading I think one of the comics when he came into my life, and so that's why. And he responded first to Charlie, so that's why. Anyway, Charlie was picked off the streets. My friend found him near his office, and he was really scared and really small and scrawny, and this was in 2010. He picked him up, brought him home, and he's been my first dog. I wanted a dog ever since I was a kid, and he is the first dog. And I remember reading about having dogs excessively when I got him. Anyway, he's been the king of the house ever since, and I've been obsessed, of course, with him, and you can't even blame me. And he's kind of been my muse as well. Sadly, when I just got him, he fell sick. This was really soon after I got him, and he was on drips and stuff like that. Apparently, I'd eaten wood pieces, and he was throwing up, and it was really, really sad. And I think that's a bit of the reason why I get really concerned with indie pups, because I know what Charlie went through, and he definitely wouldn't have survived if he hadn't been picked off the streets. Anyway, from that he turned into a hyper little, adorable sweetheart of a pup, and 2012. Oh, by the way, Charlie was super smart as a pup, and he learned like many tricks, and he was really easy to train. He was about 6 months old when I got him. In 2012, we got a new pup. Actually, someone didn't want her, and I was trying to find a house for her, Lola Bear, and Charlie was really intrigued with her, and about a year later we had Cookie Brown, who was a friend's pup dog, and she came into our lives, and Charlie got more antisocial as more dogs came into the house. Unfortunately, Cookie Brown passed away, and it was probably the saddest, most horrible time in my life. And yeah, it was pretty crap because Lola was really, really close to her. But then Charlie really wanted to be alone, and we took him to the vet because and like a few behaviorists, because he really was not really being social, and they said that's just his personality, which is really sad because he loves humans and just does not like dogs. Anyway, Lola Bear got a new friend called Lana, and they are happily together. And Charlie was really excited being the only child until 2016 when we adopted Henry Oates. And Henry Oates is a guinea pig, and they get along fine. But Charlie's not super playful with him. He just kind of tolerates him around and like is more like indifferent. Charlie, I have a song for Charlie. If you've heard the song "I Don't Love You Much, Do I?" It's a really cute song, and I've sung it to him since he was a puppy, so it's kind of like a song together in a way. So corny. So a few facts about Charlie. One being that he has a problem with his paw. I took him to, I'm not even joking when I say a dozen vets, and he's been in everything from a cast to antibiotic, which is ridiculous, and they've not found out what was wrong. The second one being that he loves attention. He's like such an attention. I'm not going to use the second word. He just loves attention. Also, the third is he has 2 walks a day, one in the morning, one in the evening, and he marks everything. He's like pissing all over the joint. And the fourth are like the billion nicknames that I have for him. Chuck, Charlie, Chucky, what else? Chicken, Pumpkin, son, firstborn, I call him a lot. Yeah, so just kind of defends what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's it. Charlie is the cutest dog ever, and he sends you his snout kisses.